Hello everyone, it is November 7th, Saturday, and last night, which is actually technically the wee hours of Saturday morning, about 2 o'clock maybe, I finished that afghan. Oh, let me tell you. So, I laid it out on my bed so I could take a picture of it. My neighbor hasn't come around for her to hold it up, but it's very heavy anyways. It's a very heavy afghan. It comes out to be about 5 by 5, and that's using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So here's a picture of what it looks like laid out on my bed. Okay, what I'm going to say about this afghan is not, I'm not critical of Debi, Dearest or her pattern or anything. It's a beautiful pattern, works up beautifully. It does not, however, lay flat. It puckers in the middle, and I knew it was going to pucker from very early on. Now, you think, well, you can just block it. Well, I don't really have a way to block it, and I'm not sure I can block that out, but it lays mostly flat. And it also doesn't come out to quite a perfect square, but it's pretty close. And as you can see, well, as you saw all the way around the border, hold on, let me just pick it up here. I mean, it's absolutely huge. I don't have all my tails woven in yet, but I will by the end of today. And as you can see, there are these roses all the way around the border. Now, I can't tell you how long or how many roses there were. I can't tell you exactly how long, but I can tell you it took me to do all the roses. It took me 3 episodes of The Mandalorian, Frozen 2, and the live action version of Aladdin. And I watched all those and I got the roses done. That's how long it took me, because they are slow and tedious. And this, although if you go and you do this pattern, she'll go up to row 108, and then she'll say, well, just refer back to the last 2 rows of the garden romp for these 2 rows. So she doesn't really give a clear indication of where you start and stop your this V stitch right here, the green. But by the time that you've gotten to this row, if you don't know how to start and stop a V stitch, because she has done it so many times, I mean, you just wing it, and then you just do the roses and you're fine. Like I say, the roses took forever. So after I finish weaving in all the tails, I will wash it, and then next week at some point I will send it off to the recipient. I may make this pattern again, not right away. I'm not going to do another afghan right away. I think my next project is going to be a little amigurumi, which is going to be weird to switch out from using a 5.5 back to a 3 millimeter, but I will do it. And another thing about this afghan is I didn't have my colors chosen before I made it. I just sort of winged it and sort of went with what she was doing. Excuse me, I've got this. I have to store this in a big bin because it outgrew a project bag. So anyways, I didn't have my colors chosen, so I just kind of did whatever she did, and I didn't realize how much white she was using. So I pretty much went through all my white. I don't have a whole lot of white left. Definitely contains an entire Caron 1 pounder of white, plus then some more white. Contains a whole skein of Red Heart white, and part of a skein of Big Twist white. I tell you, I was just like desperate for white. So now I have like 1.5 skeins of Big Twist white. That's all the white I have. So, anyhow, just so you know, if you ever make this blanket, whatever your number one color is, like the background to all this, make sure you have a lot of it. If I make this again, I may make this background color in beige, mainly because I have so much beige. So, you know, I still have those Michael's gift cards, and I may end up using it to buy a bunch of white. I did run out of, well, almost ran out of this turquoise, which was a Never Enough skein. You know, those are the big jumbo skeins. You can't buy this anymore. I knew that this much was not enough to get around the whole blanket. So, like these little butterflies that are on here, I didn't have to do the bottom part of the butterfly in turquoise, but not the top part. And that's okay. I didn't mind having a two-tone butterfly. Those little butterflies, oh my gosh. The butterfly wings, that's not a problem. But that body, this little part here, I tell you, first of all, you gotta, between each one, you have to chain 4, and then on the end of the chain, you're trying to do a triple crochet, and it's all getting tangled up constantly. Oh, that was like, well, there's actually 2 rows of butterflies on here, and let me tell you, those, I just wanted to throw the thing against the wall. But finally got through it. I mean, the parts of this blanket, sometimes you just have to like put your nose to the grindstone and just grit it out. But anyways, I hope the girl likes it. It is humongous. Like I say, I have lots of tails to weave in. So, today it is 60 degrees, which is cool for us. I don't want to say cold. Some of you would think right now that sounds like a heat wave, but that's a high daytime temp, 60 for us. And tonight, I think it's supposed to get down into the 40s. We just took a cold spell dip. And I've got most of the persimmons picked off the tree. Still have quite a few to pick, but yeah, they're mostly picked. And so that's been going pretty well. And yesterday I was shopping, and let me get back to the shopping thing in just a second, but I was shopping and I found some zucchini, the Mexican zucchini, which is kind of shorter and squatter. You might not have that in your supermarkets, but found it all on the discount table for like, in these bags for like $1 a bag. And so I bought 2 of them, and I gave them to my next door neighbor, and they made zucchini bread, and then they brought me some zucchini bread. Let me just see, have this nice zucchini bread. So it's a win-win. I gave them zucchini and they made bread. And I have some canned pumpkin. I am probably going to make some pumpkin bread. Now that this afghan is done, yeah, my schedule feels free. And that afghan, by the way, took 4 weeks. So, okay, back to the shopping thing. I went to our local grocery store, which is called Smart and Final. And the parking lot was full, which is unusual. There isn't like a big holiday like a few days away, like say Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. There's just nothing. It was full. The checkout line inside the grocery store wrapped all the way around. It was, I've never seen the line that long. So what I think is happening is panic buying is starting again. And then later on, I went to Walgreens and saw somebody coming out with a cartload of paper towels and toilet paper. And I thought, yeah, panic buying is starting again. So I'm just telling you, you need to be stocked up on your basics. And if you haven't done anything to get yourself prepped or stocked up for emergencies or whatever over the last 6 months after the last panic buying, then you have not been using your time wisely. So please, please go get stocked up. We are just on the cusp, I would say, of another panic buying start. So, anyhow, I gotta turn this. My computer beeps at me all the time. Anytime a video comes in, it just beeps me. So let me just turn off the mute. There we go. Or turn on the mute. So anyhow, please go get stocked up. And I guess that's about it for right now. I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.